Greetings, Internet. GamerGramp here, and welcome to this inaugural video. Inaugural to what? I'm not entirely certain, but figure I've been wanting some additional City of Heroes content of late, and I've not been finding anything to my liking. Well, I shouldn't say I haven't been finding anything to my liking. I've found one particular channel to my liking, and nobody else seems to be doing anything even remotely similar. So, I want more of that content, but there's only so much of it to go around, so I figured, why not make my own? So here we are, City of Heroes, Homecoming, the Homecoming servers. Now that the Homecoming servers have the official go-ahead and nod from NCSoft, as of January 4th of 2024, 1 month ago. Well, here we are. Welcome back to City of Heroes. It is Homecoming, and for me, it is a welcome home. So it is very much something I am excited about. I have always loved City of Heroes. It is my favorite MMO. I have always thought that this was the one that spoke to me more than anything else. I've played EverQuest, I've played World of Warcraft, I've played Lord of the Rings Online, Anarchy Online, EVE Online, and, well, City of Heroes has always been my personal favorite. Now, I'm not claiming it's the best. It is merely my personal favorite. So, as this is an experiment, everything about this is an experiment. I'm new to this YouTube thing, sort of. We might get into that later, but anyway. This is a new thing for me. So, as an experiment, I decided to create the Experimentalist. He is a mental mutation stalker using psi attacks. So, Experimentalist, clever play on words if I do say so myself. Haha, haha. So anyway, we are going to go ahead and start this guy out. The Experimentalist, he's a mutation stalker with the, let's see, powers are the psionic melee and willpower. And we're going to go on the villain side because most of the content I see tends to focus on the hero side. So I figured, let's do something on the villain side. It's not going to be an RP thing. Not going to go deep into the lore or anything like that. And probably not going to even read most of the mission text. But just see how things go and have a look at it from the villain point of view. So here we go. The Experimentalist Mutation Stalker. In we go. We are going to play the tutorial. Even though I've played this many times, I have had way too many alts to shake a stick at. So I'm familiar with the mechanics, but we're going to go ahead and go through the tutorial. Going to do the breakup because that's the villain side of things. Going to go ahead and enter the game here, and we'll see you on the other side. Okay, so here we are in the Zig. So, like I said, I'm not going to worry overly much about actually like reading out mission text and doing all this stuff. This isn't exactly a tutorial. But I will be just going through, playing, just kind of talking my way through what's going on. At this point in the tutorial, we're just getting familiarized with the basic inputs of the game. And yeah, just going through. Oh, now we get the choose a different contact here. So I wonder what this actually means as far as going forward. If we choose Jimmy versus Angel, if that actually makes any sort of difference, honestly. So Jimmy, let's see here. Jimmy is a guy that you can count on to get things when you need. He's got a good rep with the guards, so they let him in all the secrets of the Zig. And if you want any tech devices that you need to use your powers, he's the guy to talk to. Or Angel Lopez. He's new to the Zig, but has taken taken to it like a duck to water. Angel has a lot of connections, and he can probably hook you up with just the right person to spring you. So I don't know that any of these actually make it. I'm going to go with Angel. I don't know that any of either one makes a bit of difference in the long run. But yeah, we're just going to go with Angel. So we're going to go through the whole breakout sequence here. There's something I was going to say, but I completely forgot what I was going to say here. Yeah, I just completely and utterly lost what I was going to do. Oh, wait. Okay, return to Angel. Yeah, we're just going to take the shortcut down here. Yeah, so I'll be talking about just whatever kind of pops into my head as we go through the content here. Whether I talk about the way the game works or just random, well, ramblings. We get what we get. Oh, I remember what I was going to say here. So my intent with this, at least for the short term, is to keep the videos relatively short. A lot of Let's Play videos tend to be a little bit on the long side, a little bit toothy, I think. So, you know, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, that seems to be, to me, that feels a little bit long. I want my videos here to be a little more on the bite size side of things. So I am going to aim for about 15 to 20 minutes per episode. Let's see if I can actually stick to that. And yeah, so I just want to keep things kind of bite size. Are these people I can attack? No. Okay, I have to go over here. So 2 Zig combatants. So off we go. I haven't even moved any of my powers yet. I haven't looked at any of the powers yet. I selected them beforehand. And I went on to the wrong group. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine here. I'm just going to get my ass handed to me in the first episode. That's all. No big deal. It's fine. Oh my gosh, they spawn so fast. All right. Back up. Come on, guys. Everybody out here. Everybody out of the water. Down. I need to move these powers around. My gosh, what am I doing? I'm totally going to go down here, aren't I? Come on. Down you go. My health is almost gone. Oh my goodness. Come on, down, down. Oh boy. This is not an auspicious start. I just kind of screw things up right from the get-go. It's all good though, right? Right, okay, good. Well, I managed to survive, barely. Let's go back and talk to this fellow over here, get the next one. I do believe there is a... Just like there is on Hero side, I think there's a badge, achievement, whatever you want to call it. How am I hiding? That's interesting. I think there's a badge / achievement, whatever you want to call it, for, just like there is on Hero side, for defeating 100 combatants here in the Zig before leaving the tutorial. So I will just kind of sit here and ramble on for a bit. Let's actually have a look at what in the world I have here as far as my powers. So I have my primary power, Mental Strike. Oh, look at that. We have the power slide there. I do not like power slide. I just don't. Sprint. We have Brawl. Of course, everybody starts with Brawl. Here's my toggle defense, which is... Oh, hide. Duh. That's why I'm hiding. Jeez. Because I'm smart that way. Alright, so I'm just gonna go... well, defeat 2 more of these thugs. Good. Will you guys stop running around like a bunch of headless lunatics? Come here. Absolute lunatics. Come on. Get over here. Melee. I want into melee range here, alright? Bunch of lunatics. Running back and forth. Headless lunatics at that. So, yeah, like I said, this entire idea... Insight lockout, what is that? This entire idea is a just an experiment. Me trying to figure out if this is actually something I want to continue doing, or whether or not there's even an audience for this. Not that I'm really terribly concerned about the audience. It's more that I'm making this for me, in a way, because, like I said, I just want more City of Heroes content, because I just can't get enough. I love this game so much. It is so good. Be introduced to a new contact. Let's go talk to this Arachnos pilot guy. Then we should level up after we do his mission. And once we're level 2, then I'll be able to go and just kind of start knocking out a bunch of these guys, trying to get to the 100 count. 50 count? I think it's 100 count in order to get the badge. But I don't know that I'm actually going to do the video for that long to get the 100 takedowns. I may end up just ending the video at what I figure is the appropriate point, and whatever that might be, and then proceed to cut it, edit, whatever, if I even bother to do that. Or heck, even if I decide to publish the darn thing. Yeah, freeze, hands against the wall. Who are you guys supposed to be? Longbow agents, yada yada yada. I want names and I want them now. And this is where he's going to be like, haha, I'm a well-trained Arachnos soldier. You won't get me to spell the name of experimentalist that easy. It's like, you dummy. That's kind of the thing that I mostly play hero side. And one of the primary reasons for that is just... it suits me better, just personality-wise. But on a secondary note, the story and the missions on the villain side just seem to be cartoonish, kind of clunky and silly. The ones over on the hero side, yeah, they're cartoonish in their own way, but they're not. They don't have the same level of silliness, I think, that the villain ones do. So if anybody has any thoughts on that, feel free to put them down in the comments. Oh yeah, and do the YouTube thing, you know, the like, comment, subscribe, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, all that fun jazz. So yeah, to me, it just seems that the villain side of things tends to be a little corny. The hero side of things, the stories tend to be a little more coherent for the most part. They tend to be a little more dramatic. There we go, level 2. And just a little less, you know, just cartoonish. I really can't come up with a better term. Cartoonish, corny, whatever. So the villain side just doesn't really inspire me as far as the published content. I'm not gonna go just yet. Okay, so you wanna, yeah, if I click this, it'll actually take me immediately, won't it? So I'm not gonna do that just yet. I made level 2. Can't level, not properly, but I at least have levels, and now I can just go about. Oh, it looks like somebody's been out here taking out some of these yahoos. Anyway, so at this point I'm just going to start taking a bunch of these guys out, and I don't know how long this is going to take, so I will probably just go ahead and consider ending the video here and posting what I have, going on to finish up this badge, if that's even a thing on villain side. I'm pretty sure it's a thing, but I just don't remember. And I don't feel like actually looking it up. So I'm not gonna. Can't make me. So yeah, like I said, I'm probably going to end the video here in just a moment and call it good. And when I get out to Mercy Island proper, well, now that, okay, we're not even on Mercy Island, but once we get out to once I get out to Mercy Island, then I will go ahead and start the series proper. So until then, thank you all very much for popping in and giving this little experiment of mine a couple of minutes to see if this is something that you or anybody else might be interested in. So until then, I am Gamer Grant. Thank you all very much, and have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye now.